Hi guys, it's Kat here from spiritual-candy.com with today's pick a card reading, which is all about they really want to tell you this. So they really want to tell you this. It's a short message. We've got 1 oracle card and 3 Rider-Waite, 3 options. It is intuitive. It is a general fun reading, so please, if it doesn't resonate with you or some part of it doesn't resonate, understand that is general, so that isn't unusual. If you'd like your own personal reading, it's £20, 20 minutes, and you get your reading in 24 hours. Please check the description box below if you're on Tarot Time Cat. If you're not, you can go to spiritual-candy.com. Thank you so much, guys. Right, let's get on with today's reading. Hi, number ones. Okay, so they really want to tell you this. Don't put that there, Cat. Okay. So the message, the general oracle message is be patient with them. They really want to tell you that this is kind of a message from their higher self. And I'll say this because the 2 of Swords reversed and the Knight of Wands reversed is not, they're not great energies, okay? So this, please be patient with me, be compassionate towards me, is coming from their true higher selves. It's not coming from their personality selves, because their personality selves is resonating as the Knight of Wands at the moment. This is an argumentative, fiery, awkward person. This is someone who's all over the place. You know, they're very passionate. They're very passionate, but it's all dysfunctional at the minute. They could be quite, I feel like they could be quite prideful, maybe arrogant, fiery, difficult to manage, a difficult person, a very, they really want to tell you, their higher self wants to tell you that you feel very connected and very drawn to them. I'm going to interject here and say, if you are in an abusive situation or someone is causing you misery, my personal, this is not from the guides, this is me, my personal advice is to not be encouraged by a tarot reading to stay in a situation that is harmful to you. You must get out of it, to walk away from it, okay? There is never a good reason to stay in a harmful situation, okay? And I would hate to encourage anyone to do so. However, back to the guides. You know, the point is, this person is a difficult person. This person is a difficult person, but you feel connected to them. Other than, you may feel, if you are quite awakened, you may feel like you feel a connection to them, like they may be the right person for you. On a deep level, there's something there. But you do need to be very careful, because the 2 of Swords reversed is trouble. It's trouble, it's difficulty, it's trickery, it's lying, it's, no good, no good, as a betrayal, difficulty, maliciousness. Yeah, so really be careful with this, be careful with this. For a lot of you, I would just, the basic caution here is to just keep a distance while all of this is going on. Don't get drawn in to this difficult situation, because this is a difficult person who's possibly lying, all right? However, their higher self wants to tell you that they are going to have some sort of awakening. And that if you do feel drawn to them, they're asking you to be patient. They're not asking you, this connection is not asking you to have a relationship with this person. They're asking you to have a relationship with the person after this. Okay? So be patient. Don't go into a relationship with this person. Someone who is betraying you, who is manipulating you, who is lying to you. Do not get into a relationship with someone who is hurting you, who is aggressive and argumentative and painful to be around. Alright? But that's just their behaviour. This is their personality. It's their ego self. They are going to have some sort of spiritual awakening, some sort of aha, some sort of revelation. It's going to take time to unfold, but they will have it over time. So they're saying, if you feel a connection to them, then just be patient, because eventually it will make sense why you have this connection. Because after this awakening, it will make so much more sense. Thank you guys. See you on tomorrow's reading or a private reading in the meantime. Hi number twos, hope you're great. So they really want to tell you this. Okay, they really want to tell you that they're trying to detox their life. This could be getting rid of, I see it's probably an old partner, and getting rid of sounds horrible. I didn't mean it really quite that flippantly, sorry about that. And they're trying to detox their life. There's some old situations, habits, things that need to be cleansed. Their life needs to go through a detox, and that's what they're trying to do. At the minute, they're stuck in their situation, but actually, from a guide point of view, what the guides want to tell you about them is that they do feel stuck in their situation. They do feel in bondage, but the guides want you to know that what they can't quite see at the minute is that this difficult situation will allow them to have some sort of revelation. It will allow them to be more intuitive and to listen to their higher selves or their inner selves, whatever you want to call it. Because actually, that's the only thing that will get them out of this situation. If they are absolutely adamant on staying in their personality selves, they will feel stuck continually, and they will find it very, very hard to find a way out. Okay, so that's from the guides. What they're telling you, that your person, they really want to tell you, is that they feel stuck, but they're not in pain. It's not terrible. They just can't seem to find a way out. Every time an opportunity comes by, they just don't seem to, it doesn't seem right. Something feels off or something happens. So they're stuck, but they do really want it. They do really want to move, but they just can't seem to find the right way. They feel very stuck. They feel very, very tied or chained to their situation or their way of being, whatever it is that they're trying to detox from. And you want them to do this detox. So it could be a habit, it could be a person, it could be a circumstance. But what they're saying is they are trying, and that's what this Three of Coins is about. They're saying that they are trying to work on this situation. They feel kind of like they're not seeing the fruits of their labor, because they are trying harder than you realize to try and get out of this situation, or to break this habit, or to leave this sort of ego pattern behind. But there's just not a lot to show for the efforts at the minute. But you will see the effort that they've been putting in soon, I feel. And like I say, the guides are telling you that it's not what they want to say, as in your person, but the guides are telling you that what they don't really realize at the minute is that they've got to be intuitive. They've got to come at it from a deeper, more spiritual level, even if they're not a spiritual person, because they're looking on the surface for a solution, but actually it's more of an inner, a deeper solution to the situation. But they are looking, and because they really do want it and they really are trying to work on it, I think they will have this revelation. The Hanged Man says that ultimately they'll have an aha moment. Thank you so much, number two. See you on tomorrow's reading or private reading in the meantime. Hi, number threes. Hope you're great. They really want to tell you this. Okay, this is nice. They really want to tell you that they are starting to feel better about themselves and the situation. They really are starting to kind of get in tune with their inner light, what they really want, their inner selves. If you've been waiting for them to kind of have a better self-esteem, or to get themselves together, or to get themselves back on the right path, or to get into their true selves, then this is happening. Okay, this is happening now. The Eight of Cups is lovely because this is aligned with the Strength card, which is all about finding that courage and bravery. The Eight of Cups is about having the courage to really go for what you really want, of finding the strength to leave behind something that was maybe served you to an extent, but it wasn't really who or what you were really wanted, or who or what you really were. It can have been an addictive pattern as well, but there was, you know, this person, this is like the comfort zone, the Eight of Cups. It's like, and it's, when I say comfort zone, it can be quite destructive, but it's what we know. And this person is finally getting the courage to move on from that. And they're saying they are. They are moving on from that. And we've got the World. This is the completion of a cycle, but it's also the best card in the deck. So this isn't just about random completion. It's about happiness, joy. It's about being able to choose which direction to go in next. It's a sense that you have won. You know, you've got to the end of the Fool's journey. So they are feeling so much better about themselves and so much better about having walked away or planning on walking away, because for some of them it is that they've actually walked away. For some of them it's that they're about to, or that they are in the process of doing it. Walking away from that old situation so that they can walk into that level of what they really want, taking things to the next level, spiritually, physically, emotionally, everything will move to that next level. And then we've got the Six of Wands. This is victory and success. This is a massive yes, massive affirmation. This is someone who's returned from battle victorious, you know. So they you know, they want to tell you that they will beat this situation, whatever it was that's been holding them back and hurting them, holding them down. They will beat it. And by the way, when I said that, it was 1-1-1-1. They will get past it. They are feeling so much better about themselves, and they are going to win. Guys, I hope this makes sense to you. So much love to you guys. I will see you on tomorrow's reading or on a private reading. In the meantime, thank you so much for listening to and watching this pick a card reading, which was They Really Want to Tell You This. See you tomorrow, guys.